Hello there, Libra. Welcome in to Tropical Tarot. My name's Chris. I'm going to be doing your reading today. If you're new, welcome in. Thank you so much for giving me a shot. I really appreciate it. If you're a returning Tropical Tarot person, welcome back. I really appreciate you guys. This is what I like to do with my free time. So I want to thank you guys so much for giving me the opportunity to read for you. So anyway, this is going to be a reading from, for some reason I want to shuffle this way. This is going to be a reading for February 14th through the 20th. We're going to look at the past, present, and future energies and see where you're going. And like I said, this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So you can check out the other readings if you want. They're all available on YouTube. And they're all free. So, in the past, you have cleaned it up, Libra. Your current situation is a message in a bottle. And in the future, you've got, not for you. Don't like that card. But rejection is God's protection, I guess they say. All right. In the past, you have death. You have Knight of Pentacles. You have Four of Cups. Current situation, Queen of Swords, Ace of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Star, Three of Cups. Overall energy for the reading is the Knight of Swords. So, you could have an air sign that you're dealing with, or a whole bunch of truth is just like coming all in at once. Because this guy is riding in on a horse, and swords are thoughts or truth. So, in the past, you have the Death card. A lot of people get really scared or apprehensive when they see that card. But the biggest thing about the Death card, if you see on here, somebody has died, the family is just like wallowing. But the biggest thing I want you to see is in the horizon, the sun's coming up. And that means that new stuff is coming after death. So, you have this Death card, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a Virgo card. So, and Death is Scorpio. So, you could have had an ending with a Virgo, or you might have had an ending, and then the Knight of Pentacles is about, like, what's the next right thing? So, like, say, I've used this example a couple times today. I try to only use them for 1 week and then find new examples. But anyway, I used this example today of climbing Mount Everest. If you wanted to climb Mount Everest, what would you do? Would you just go to the base of the mountain, look up, and say, okay, here I go? Probably not, right? You would dissect it a little bit. You'd say, hey, if I want to do this, that's 10,000 feet. How am I going to do that? Or 20, or however big it is. So I'm going to have to train, right? I'm going to have to go out there and train. I'm going to have to get one of those backpacks with the water in it, like, so I can, continue to go. So it's like this death of something happened. I'm not exactly sure what it was. The next card's the Four of Cups, so it's probably about love. But so something was over, and then you're like, okay, next step. Or it was the death of something with a Virgo, and then you're offered that love. So something was over. And then you were like, well, okay, next step. And then you got to a point where somebody was offering you love, but you didn't want it. Now, in this particular deck, I've been just grabbing it and, like, putting it in front of the camera. It's called the Modern Witch Tarot deck. On this Four of Cups, what I really like about her sweatshirt is that it says over it. So it's basically like that somebody is going to give you love that maybe gave you love in the past, then you just don't want it anymore. And in the past, so sometime before the 14th, it was Spirit and Life was kind of saying, clean it up. Clean up this old situation. Clean up whatever was dead. Ooh. Yeah. makes a lot of sense, actually. Anyway, moving on to the current situation. So from the 14th through the 20th, you're going to be the Queen of Swords. You're going to be very clear about what you want, and you're going to ask good questions to the people, places, things that come into your life between the 14th and the 20th. I've said this before, but the Queen of Swords is, I imagine those castles with a moat. I used to think they were so cool when I was a kid because of the drawbridge thing. And in tarot, I feel like the Queen of Swords is the dude that screamed out the window or out down there, "Who goes there?" Right? Because if they weren't somebody good, they didn't get into the castle. So that's the kind of energy you're going to have. Who goes there? You know, do you deserve to be in my life or not? And you're an air sign too, and you got that sword. So I do feel like you definitely are going to be pretty clear about what you want, and you're going to ask good questions. So the very middle of this reading is the Ace of Wands. So you have a new, either a new passionate idea or a new inspiration of what you want and what you want to go after. But then you have this Five of Pentacles in as your next card. So I feel like it's weird because, you know, you have this new passionate idea, but then you feel left out in the cold. So I want to clarify the Five of Pentacles and just see what that's about. Let me see what this Five of Pentacles is about for Libra in the current situation. Five of Pentacles, current situation for Libra. It's about lovers. Oof. So you might feel out in the cold. So clarifying the Five of Pentacles, you got the lovers, the Four of Wands, and the Hierophant. So you might feel out in the cold because of a marriage or the love that you used to have or something like that. But your current situation is a message in a bottle. So there's, during this week from the 14th through the 20th, you're going to sort of like, the message in a bottle is sort of like just, you know, I mean, imagine being on an island and somehow or another this bottle reaches you and you open it up and there's a message in there and it's suddenly like the one thing that you needed to hear the whole time. I'm getting that there's this message that you're going to hear during this week. So going into the week after that, so that's the 20th and beyond, you're going to be focused on your work and you're going to be focused on healing. And you have the Three Cups down here, which is like a celebration, probably because you healed from something in the past. But I do want to clarify this not for you card before we go, because, you know, you got this Eight of Pentacles, you're working on your stuff and you're healing and then you're celebrating. So what's not for you? What's not for you? Let's clarify not for you for Libra. Star, Temperance, King of Cups. It won't tell me. It won't tell me exactly what's not for you. And just to be real, like one of the things about tarot when I first got into it years back was that you have to be okay with the fact that you might not get an answer. Sometimes you're not supposed to know what the answer is. And this is one of those cases because the not for you is clarified by the Star, Temperance, and King of Cups. So, I think I can't say what's not for you, but what I do know is that it's very important for the week after. So the 20th and beyond, healing is super important because you got the Star twice. Temperance, balance is important. So just remember to balance things as you're going through that next week. And you've got the King of Cups, so it's like you've got the emotional stability to deal with what you need to deal with. So, very cool reading here, especially, you know, into the future where, you got the Star twice. That's a phenomenal card. You got Temperance, that's a phenomenal card. You got the Three Cups. This is you celebrating something fantastic. So, Libra, I want to thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like the content I create, please like, subscribe, and share. The like button looks like this. It's just below the video. If you subscribe, you'll be updated anytime I do new videos, anytime they post on YouTube, like today. And if you need a private reading, reach out. It's TropTarot@gmail.com, and they're pretty cheap. So that email is also below. Drop a comment if this resonates with you. I think comments kind of help things move around YouTube a little bit better. So I want to thank you so much, Libra, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Thanks.